irritated. So he was just like,
Irritated about what?
I mean, like his daughter, she going ham, his dog.
All right, man, we are getting started.
He was just like, fuck it, y'all.
Tomorrow. Bring it in.
Bring
it in.
Oh, welcome to another episode of Titletown Wrestling with your boy LP and KC.
Oh yeah, we back. J-Rock in the building. Back from
Oh yeah, I'm back in house made back in the thing.
We got the what's them two Bebop from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Bebop. So you Shakers.
So you rock steady and you Bebop. He look like a Bebop in the styrofoam cup.
Those not jujus or freeze cups. Yeah, Bebops. Okay,
These shoes are made for walking in.
You already know we're here with the vibes with Lamar, man.
Titletown
Wrestling.
Of course we are.
We got a big weekend planned. We got Wrestlmania weekend. You already know we'll definitely be going live Sunday from night 2. We gotta look out for that. But tonight we got the WrestleMania 39 predictions. First up, we got the U.S. title match, John Cena versus
ATL. Austin Theory live. What you talking about? Hey, we in the now, man.
Who guess? TK, how you feel about that matchup?
You know what? Growing up, I was a huge John Cena. I'm a huge John Cena fan growing
I
up.
thought we all was at some point.
And now
Big facts.
I like how Austin Theory.
Growing up.
That boy took us back like you going to therapy. You know, growing up. Growing up, I wanted to eat applesauce, but they made me bite the apple.
My bad, bro. Yeah, I'll be John Cena fans.
They used to make me chew water.
But now I like how Austin Theory is finding his way now. And with this match, it's gonna be a
For me, and that would be a great match to start. You know, say him be in the future. Well, now, as he said.
That was it. Yeah.
Oh, I already said it at the top. Austin Theory all the way, man. ATL, man. Austin Theory live.
I feel
That's John Cena Jr.,
obviously,
bro. It's John Cena Jr.
Obviously, it's going to be a clean slate with the panel, as you can hear, because I'm going Austin Theory. It wouldn't make any sense for Austin to lose to John Cena, give John Cena the title, because if that's the case, then John is going to end up probably dropping the title the next night back to Austin or somebody else with a better opportunity. Like y'all said, Austin Theory. Austin is now before Dr. Thugonomics, right? The John Cena that was like the one that slapped Kurt Angle. That's who Austin Theory puts you in the mind of.
You got the little,
You know what's crazy?
promo.
It's getting over.
Yeah, for sure.
John could get it over, but he get it over.
He's getting it over only because he had to change his gimmick, because the gimmick of John Cena that he had was not getting over.
Right.
So technically he didn't get over.
But it wasn't.
He had to switch gimmicks. The guy he is now,
He was a heel, though.
but John Cena wasn't a heel.
Right.
By the time John Cena turned heel, John turned into Dr. Thunder, huh? Dr. Thunder. Hell no.
But Theory had been there before. Theory had did it with Wade. He had did it with Seth Rollins, being one of his disciples, whatever.
Yeah.
And he had, you know what I'm saying, just coming in from with Evolve Wrestling. He came in and then
What?
the Golden Boy.
No,
that wasn't. It was Buddy Murphy and AOP, bro.
I know. No, Theory was in there too, right?
They said Theory was one of the guys with Mace and T-Bar and all them.
That was Ali.
No, that was Sean Thorne.
But yeah, man, he always had to change his gimmick to try to get over and over and over again, and it finally clicking now. So it's a time. I wouldn't stop his momentum.
So Austin Theory is everybody's pick.
Oh yeah.
The video has froze.
Yeah, I was wondering. Straight.
Most different.
Or not.
I knew it.
All right. This is a very personal family matter, I guess you could say. Ray finally put his hands on him, got tired of his shit, man. Dominic has the Royal Rumble. Yeah, he just been
constant thorn.
So yeah, Don has messed up a lot of stuff for Ray and the family of the Mysterios. He's disrespected the family for way too long. I like this whole Don situation because at first I was like, they dragging it out too long and it's not anything really coming from it. But then the Judgment Day has started getting like a lot of noise behind them, a lot of heat behind them, a lot of heat behind them. And so now it's like it's more believable than ever, especially with Ray getting ready to retire soon. They said that Ray may stay 50. He's 48 now. So it's not too much longer that we're going to be able to enjoy the fruits of the master of the 619. So, and especially with his son now being in the WWE and making a name for himself, you know, I feel like it wouldn't be too long before he just sits back and passes the torch on. I feel like once he passes the torch, it's going to be like, you know, Dom going to step in and do what he needs to do to make his own name for himself. Because second and third generation superstars, depends on whoever your parent is, you got to come in and you got, or at least equal or better to your parents.
Yeah.
Bob Orton, Randy Orton. Come on now.
Yeah, surprised his dad.
It way past his dad. Charlotte Flair, Ric Flair. She is the Ric Flair of the women's division. I'll say that.
I don't think her impact is what her daddy was.
Yeah.
That's what he did for the territories and WCW and NWA. She didn't have to.
She would never.
She didn't have to.
She would never surpass his legacy. But title run wise,
oh yeah, for sure.
She's at 14.
She's definitely.
Think of this shit about the Dominic thing. I feel like he does eventually. He gets to pass the torch from his dad. He gets the match, whatever. I feel like there'll be a way to turn Judgment Day against him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe join the God of Death and Taz or something like that. Somebody that's
you're gonna make Dom a groupie. Damn.
I'm not gonna make him groupie, but I feel like he'll be in that stable with that.
They write it organically. Yeah, I can see it.
But it just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I also see Judgment Day taking that momentum, Edge, him possibly beat Edge, and then possibly beating Charlotte as far as a manufacturer. But yeah, I got Dom too.
Fat Man Scoop.
Oh, I might.
Oh, you said so.
Hey,
I was talking to you.
I'll go with Dom, but like I wouldn't be surprised if Ray win. Just for the feel good moment of the story, because he had been tormenting that boy Ray a lot, and like how we just gave Rey Mysterio his flowers, man. As of the last 2-3 years, Rey Mysterio win-loss record does not show flowers whatsoever.
Right.
He got that one championship reign with his son, which was gonna pass the torch and all that too. So, but I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, so I gotta go with Ray on the fact that I want to see him go out with a bang.
I feel like he wouldn't mind losing to his son.
And he wouldn't mind, he wouldn't mind losing to his son, but at the same time, I just feel like that's the way I feel like he would want to go out. And he wanted this man, but I know it's gonna hurt him at the same time because he knows this might be the last round, really the last round.
Yeah, we might get a real big round of applause.
So yeah, this match will be Rey Mysterio.
So why did that hurt you?
The high flyers and Rey Mysterio, he definitely in my top 10 of high flyers of all time.
You said on high flash.
I said high flyer.
Below.
High flyer, luchador style, like
Leave below.
Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero, like them two, like actually put wrestling on the map for me. It made me love wrestling. That made me love.
Did you ever try to move?
I copied DX a lot when I was younger, and I copied a lot of Triple H and Shawn Michael moves. So I almost tore my ACL one time trying to sweet shit one time. I did it at a pet rally. I was a team captain and I did it.
So you ain't never do a top rope move?
I did it out the bump with before. And broke the chip.
They say don't try this at home for a reason.
Man, in the third match,
I got my ass whooped.
Come on, Shell Ward. Alright.
Next up.
I'm sorry. I ain't gonna do it no more.
The Women's Showcase tag match between Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Natalia Shotzi Blackheart.
I ain't gonna do it no more.
Shayna and Ronda Rousey versus Jesse Green and Sonya Deville. I feel like Raquel gonna have Lisa showing. I think Ned's gonna look okay because saying she's over Liv same. But I just feel like Ronda and Shayna should rip through this match and be the number one contenders for who's going to eventually win the feud between Damage Control and Lita and Becky.
Yeah. Cool.
I agree with you 100%. Shayna and Ronda are going to dominate, but what I would like to see is a turn in events, and Shayna turns on Ronda.
I'd much rather have them going against each other and tagging, but you know what I'm saying?
I can see a turn of events where Shayna turns on Ronda to let Ronda know, like, I don't want people looking at me like I'm a weak link because I could beat you.
She ain't as crisp as the other.
You really smart, genetic.
You really are. But I feel like if that happens, so.
But with them winning, it'll feel like them not beating winning the World Rumble. It feel like just something that was. Here you go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Them trying to push Liv one more last time in the face before they do something else to her character.
I'd rather see her and who tag.
But Raquel, I feel like they finna try to put her. When Rhea get this belt, because that's a pick for the main event,
right?
Or not the main event, before the main event. But anyway, when Rhea get this belt, you gotta book Rhea versus Raquel, because they're your two strong women on SmackDown outside Charlotte.
And you can keep Rhea heel and Raquel they face without turning. Because I think organically, we're gonna talk about it later. Rhea gonna talk about.
Oh yeah, so I got Ronda Shayna.
All right,
but
so I
would be surprised to see Chelsea Green.
I said Blastoise. I already got him.
All right, so I got.
Hang on, guys, get emotional.
All right, so I
I'm
got.
just trying to breathe.
Who you got, bro? Who you got? Come on.
What's this showcase match?
I got Liv and Russell.
Okay. Why?
For the fact, they are really trying to push Raquel deserve another push because the push they did with her Ronda was that title and then just for Ronda to lose her. Like there wasn't a good storyline. So I see them pushing them at the tag team, them eventually winning the tag title.
I'm like that. People hate.
No fan ass. Too, but F for all that. Demon Field, undefeated streak, started back up.
No, you can't be undefeated if you already lost.
You already lost.
You know what I'm trying to say.
He lost to Roman.
That was his last loss.
Everybody loses wrong. I'll hold it.
Finn down the legitify the demon.
If you have lost to Rome with the last 3 years, it was not that count against you.
Basically. What did they say? He beat them all.
He's beating Kevin Owens. Damn time. Golly, 05, how about that?
No, realistically, it's been that long a run. He only did it twice.
When I got
When they was feuding, he lost 3 pay-per-views in a row.
You talking about the series. I ain't gonna lie, they be running these 3-match series so much, I just be like, fuck it.
He lost 3 pay-per-views over and over again.
Oh, I remember that.
Remember, he eventually went inside the PC.
That's basically what they do.
What's the name was slow counting the referee.
Seth did 3 of the trilogies.
But yeah, I got Finn finally showing his true side, his demon side, and being the true leader of Judgment Day. Finally in this feud that's been lasting a year, probably.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. In 1 year. I've never seen somebody get tired of. I've never seen a crowd.
Oh.
Who's coming? Who's coming? Edge.
Like we know it's Edge.
Yeah, like we knew
His
it.
beard.
And he didn't change things 4 times. All 4 returns was different things.
Man, shout out to Edge though, man. He came back, put on some decent matches. Well, some classic level matches, and with some classic people. You feel? And at the same time, putting over young talent, making that his focus.
Yeah,
Edge,
for him,
I give you your flowers.
for him
man,
to
my guy.
for him
Appreciate
to
you,
put that in his contract. That he don't want
Together on the Hall of Fame, or they separate?
they just
This is good.
no first.
They should be
And they-
inducted in tag team. He should run off the sunset.
Yeah, they are saying.
That they said Because I don't even know Christian.
I'm just saying.
No, he's in.
So is Edge and Christian and all of them?
No, it's Edge. Because you know when Edge broke his neck, he came back. Yeah, Christian's in TNA's Hall of Fame.
Christian Cage.
He's Hall of Fame. And he really did his
Who was TNA's first Hall of Fame? Is it like
Sting?
Okay. Why TNA? Word.
Because Sting was Jeff Jarrett. He wouldn't remember.
Who?
Jeff Hardy?
You crazy? That's, I let that elbow slide.
What?
Dang. You messed up. Take that man while he died.
Speaking of Judgment Day, we got Rhea Ripley versus.
Hey, from now on, we just gonna let him go first. He be taking forever. In my childhood, it really means so much to me.
I feel you.
So who you want?
Rey Mysterio. Bet. Is that clean slate?
What's the point?
Is that clean slate for you?
It was. I didn't say what I had to say. And this next up we got Real challenging championship and TK, you up first. Tell us how he's gonna hurt you for this one.
All right. So we're
Why?
We gotta put caption in the book.
What? J-Rock has left.
okay. So with the draft coming around 20, with the WWE draft coming around, it's gonna keep Rhea on there. Charlotte is going to Raw. There will be. I could see a good roster just like her and Becky.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say Rhea. But still along with you.
Oh, no.
There'll be a good moment.
Oh, let him talk.
And Charlotte, she can prosper more on Raw. Because that's what she made her.
That's really good. I like that. But the same reason, Rhea Ripley, and I feel like he said in the draft coming up, it's gonna be a different matchup being presented. Depending on who stays real, we can see Raquel versus Rhea, we mentioned earlier. Maybe Liv.
That's crazy. Because of course, you know, a few years ago back during the pandemic, there was a third reel for NXT, and that was like the first time in history that anybody won the Royal Rumble without, you know, the NXT title.
Mm-hmm.
So, Bob was never closed. Like they kept it open for them to bring back around like 2-3 years later. The story because we had to go through the fire, and then they changed their gimmick.
I was saying she looked like a young Charlotte, and now she's turned a whole other page. She's very dark. She went black light. That's and seeing that 360 turn like you mentioned before. It come the life turn. Don't say it really came full circle for that view. Charlotte, she will be able to pay the torch over to even though she's not.
Yeah, I got Rhea too. If there is a turn in a said later match to the person who's turned on, we'll get to that later.
Hold on to that thought because I don't know what you're talking about.
And Lita and Trish, you know those shit they be doing.
I got you. Hold on to that.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah, he's missing by turning in the face. In this situation, she organically gets over to the point where the crowd has no choice but to chip her. Great heel. You know what I'm saying? She made her money being a heel, being her dad.
She a 14-time champion.
Not him dropping the B-wire.
I did. I didn't mean to, but
fine.
Be mean.
He didn't say a word. He said burgers.
She's the queen, though. Literally, she
gonna
play that better than everybody else except Roman Gunther.
Usos, Usos.
Night one is Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the Usos for the undisputed WWE World Tag Team title. WWE World Tag title or is it WWE Tag titles?
Let's ask after Irvin. Shout out to Dustin, man.
Woo.
We found on this. I ain't gonna say on this literally. But she's gonna stick around for a
Shout out.
I miss them.
Bray Wyatt, fuck you.
I ain't gonna lie.
You're not showing up for us. And Bobby Lashley is about to win the Andre the Giant Memorial because
hold on. You said you had baby?
No. Jojo and Bray.
Oh, I thought you.
No, they just got one.
Yeah, one. Okay.
This their first
He had
time.
a kid before. Yeah. I think Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn going to win this match simply because I think this is going to be the slow destruction of the bloodline. I feel like one should by the other going to slowly break down Roman Reigns and the rest of the bloodline. I think
go ahead, bro.
I got
What he said, man.
Oh,
I got Kevin Owens.
Why?
Sammy and Kevin. NXT, like them boys' game had changed to a whole other level since they came from the main roster. Kevin, them boys, they know there's somebody else that can't be brothers who outside of family. Because them boys. Them boys know what it takes to be in the movie. But yeah, I'm picking indie boys Toronto to be over WWE born boys. I'm picking the indie boys over the WWE born boys.
You picking the locks over the Lakers.
That's cool.
Even though I fuck with the bloodline, I gotta go with Sami Zayn.
Hey, don't be over talking him. You know he got to preserve his energy and breath. You gotta see that.
We've been through this. He been through this. Well,
the Usos up to the end this weekend.
I'm gonna say it like this. Surprisingly, the Usos retain, and then Roman loses against Cody. And then it becomes in the head of the table because he doesn't have a title. And that starts to slowly break the bloodline because you don't have a title. So how can I tell you to do something? I'm only the head of the table, the title. Now I ain't got titles. I got on top just for this storyline to play out where the Usos retain, Roman does it, and then it becomes Jay and Roman again. But of course, they said after WrestleMania, Roman taking a break means he's about to go to Hollywood. So more power to you for years. Mm-hmm. For years.
I think when he does take his break, Solo does. Brothers, I feel like we'll talk about that on, but I feel like there'll be no titles after WrestleMania.
I can see that another way. Mm-hmm. And then boom, we get Solo on because they're talking about that possibly going down that SummerSlam. That's what I said when he was like, "Well, you can't tell me what to do. I got a title." Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then his brother's falling in line because they're Solo be Samus. We'll talk about it in a few seconds. Oh, okay. Everybody, Usos or
I said the Usos.
Usos, man. I'm gonna go against the grain. Usos.
Oh, we got two Usos and two.
He said, "I'm just going Usos just because I feel like somewhere we got to get a swerve."
In the comment section, right? Us versus the Usos. Next up, we got Damage Control versus the Legends.
It's been said, of course, with this one that Trish is gonna turn on Becky feud for SummerSlam. So
what is Lita gonna do?
Huh?
What is Lita gonna do?
What is Lita gonna do?
She's a tech partner.
Becky and Trish versus Damage Control.
What if Lita and Trish turn on Becky?
I think what's gonna happen is it's gonna only Trish and Becky standing. That's when the turn is gonna happen. Which later on in the feud, we figure out what Becky. But we already know Liz gonna ride it down with Trish.
That'll be a crazy turn. Have Lita and also bring in Charlotte if she does lose the Rhea like you all predicted, mm-hmm. and have that for ultimate two on both eras, the Attitude Era and the New Era. Yeah.
They go like that hot ass rock.
So Becky and Charlotte.
Today, why need to split them? But yeah, Becky and Charlotte, that's a top rivalry.
Both sides. Trish, both those rivalries coming to a head.
They've been friends. I'm excited to see how it's gonna be because Becky and Charlotte. We're talking about pre-pandemic.
I got Becky, Trish, because they're gonna do something to fuck up the match. Try to. And don't turn on Vicky. She's gonna attack. The first and then she turn them both.
Okay.
I can see that Becky, definitely. I don't know if I see it here. Triple H is in charge, man.
So with them turning on each other or however it works, who wins?
I'm gonna go for the feel good moment. They gonna win.
That's what I meant.
Becky's gonna win. They gotta get those belts back quick or something. Because I don't see. You know, Becky and Lita ain't no long term tag.
But
under the
Ronda and Shayna comes in.
Is it the Freebirds? The New Day rule?
Yeah.
I wish the belts was up for grabs on that type of rule because it will make sense. Man, how you feel me? Definitely with that. Bailey helping them, you feel me? That'll make Bailey a tag champ again. Yeah, that too.
Mm-hmm.
Even if Bailey wasn't a champ, you know what I'm saying? Just the fact to put them back on. Because like I said, what you gonna do with Becky and Lita long time? Like Undertaker said, well, whoever strap up, or whoever here, you need to make sure they gonna be here.
Right.
But I have no problem with it whatsoever for two reasons. One of them with Kerry, and two, like Booker T said, seeing them at Heart grow fun for the champ. Now it's funny, all the little jokes, no rain returns. I've seen that graphic so many times. But like it's cool though because Roman Combs. Now that must suck for all the you feel me other cities that don't see him. Shit, I was one of them.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't sure.
That they need to win. What they've been together, I don't think check. They've been like these last few women's tables. Your high squads, your team bellas, those matter. These women that have been put together that they do nothing. Right, you know what I'm saying? So for a dominant women faction to come into fruition, and damage control hasn't been it. Toxic attraction, yeah, no, you know that.
You can make it damage control though because check this. I be paying attention to a lot of stuff with Ariel Helwani, and she was talking about how more people could get at it, and it was supposed to. We might see another member. You know?
I feel like the coach doesn't deserve to be in damage control.
Yeah,
I would push her. I would push her as a single. The Freebird rule, let Bailey and Dakota run it, and then he'll be the single star. Next match we have Brock and Omos. The match I never thought would happen. I thought it was going to eventually lead to Brock and MVP still in Omos's corner, so I figured we'll eventually get Bobby back, but I guess he's relegated to Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal on Friday. But hey, maybe Bobby wants some revenge from Brock. No, that doesn't suck. We need a decisive winner.
I don't even want to see him.
I'm gonna go with Brock. He's like since he came back, it's like a complete joke right now. So I got this match.
That's going to no contest.
Brock versus Bobby. He gotta do something to push that Brock versus Bobby.
And I feel like Bobby and the rest of her is gonna whoop Brock's ass.
Yeah,
and we're gonna get Bobby and Brock at SummerSlam.
New group of Hurt Business. I feel like MVP might do another switch again and turn on Bobby and bring in the new crew. at the right time.
The Street Profits. The Street Profits.
Street
I
Profits.
want him to turn.
Street Profits can turn.
Melo,
Melo is not leaving.
Wow.
If y'all want to do the NXT prediction, we can on this episode.
No.
But I have Melo beat Brown.
It's gonna be
he's up next, yes.
Yeah.
Melo got next, and on the next challenge is gonna be, but it's not gonna be Brown.
No. But yeah. Definitely.
Or Grayson Waller.
Has beaten Brock every time. When they first had their first match, remember Roman came in and Bobby. Of course, Bobby never entered the elimination chamber because he won that match. But singles wise, then he kicked Bobby in the nuts.
Like I said,
so Bobby
definitive.
losing ever since Triple H has become creative.
If he does, we're gonna be by DQ. I feel like.
Okay.
Man, Suplex City, man. Brock gonna win because he been losing a lot. He been losing to Bobby. He been losing to Roman. He only got that one dub over Bobby to get the belt before WrestleMania. Before Roman
and the Hurt Business jump.
You only come
Brock.
some matches up. But yeah, I feel like the Hurt Business gonna happen after the match. Brock Lesnar gonna win.
If I'm Bobby, as soon as the match start whooping his ass. That's what I'm saying. Royale, I'll fill with that next, and then I'm going into the main event. Whoever wins, Cody, Roman, Luke. Yeah.
All right.
Who's next? Sir?
That concludes.
Logan Paul, Seth Rollins.
Bing! The second one.
Seth is going to win.
I feel like it's going to be a tiebreaker.
No, he's saying after WrestleMania he's going to be WWE.
Kind of what?
He's tired of being a wrestler.
His services. I see why they on his ass about how they don't like reality stars. That's the way they can run him off.
What, 3 minutes?
He came in and got
the Royal Rumble,
the WrestleMania match. Then he got a title match.
Those are WrestleMania matches. What are you tired of?
Hell, after the damn.
He broke his step down when he jumped off with his phone in his hand and jumped on Roman.
No, that ain't when he broke his leg.
That shit hurt.
When Roman speared, his leg snapped when Roman speared him, bro.
It looked fine in the room.
Yeah, because he had healed.
The jump, that Dragon Ball Z booty car, he had the.
Yeah.
Shout out to Logan, man. You see how tough it is, though.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to his drinks, though.
I'm proud.
That's the shit, man.
Well, all I can say is
He's a hell of a person, man. That's all.
seeing that. I gotta go with my man.
Walk out.
So
Go.
freaking. Fearless all the way up to the Money in the Bank. And win Money in the Bank.
He gonna win again.
Going to Money in the Bank.
Hey, that's my prediction.
But yeah, man. Seth Rollins, you feel?
Go ahead, breathe in.
Hey, the second one I was talking about. I gave the first one to dang, who I gave the first one to? Match of night one.
Fan Edge.
Yeah. Match of Mania. Logan Paul himself.
The whole weekend.
Whole Mania. Yeah, that's gonna be the best. That's gonna be the best match.
Oh, we'll call it mismatch. The men show
Nigga.
Alright.
Nigga.
The mid.
I know.
I did say that. You want to talk about it? We got 30 seconds. I got 30 seconds.
Okay.
No, it's gonna be more like 45 minutes.
No, because
Okay, first that we have, and you said Seth and Logan gonna be the Wrestlemania match. No.
That's 30 seconds right there.
Who's
Okay,
your
Logan Paul? Every match he been in, been fired. Credit to Logan Paul, but I know it's really going on. He's been on one match for like months in advance, so I know this shit gonna be crisp. Boom, Seth Rollins, one of the cleanest niggas in the ring, who's really in my opinion on your character, because that was MVP worthy as well. Roman, that's MVP worthy. Jay, that was MVP worthy. Color black, my dog, for real.
So, any more breathing?
So what is your match of the night?
And that's how you talk while breathing at the same time. Right?
I said
About that crap earlier, yeah.
I say
I was working.
My match, I was.
Ain't got that yet.
That's the one I would have gave it to, but we ain't got there. I only said I was gonna do it twice, but that, of course, has potential.
Well, I do agree with you.
Anyway, the next match, Karan, let me do this. We got the bald head dudes, we got the black dudes, and we got the priest. Oh, the wrestlers, the athletes, Otis and Chad. That's basically what these teams are.
That's gonna be the deciding factor. I think Otis gonna
He
finally turn.
Oh, he gonna turn.
He gonna turn and join the match.
He gonna get distracted.
And he's gonna take the pin for the Street Profits.
I would love that. We get some Street Profits run.
Her business theory. This is gonna be a way for them to build momentum because we're gonna next candidate, right?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I see that whole Batista Rey Mysterio storyline with Braun and Ricochet.
Right. But look out. And what's that match?
He tries to be babyface. It works sometimes, but for land.
Most big men shouldn't even be babyface just for some fact that they are considered monsters in the wrestling business.
The only way he get it across is kind of like on the Brock tip. Let's see, like, get these hands like that really accidental.
Get these hands. Braun was the best in my opinion, but then they messed him up when they made him tag with their little boy and he won the title.
Yeah, he's just a face.
Yeah.
After he dropped the Raw title for the little boy, because the little boy could compete, obviously he went to with
that turned him into a thing instead of
picking up cars and heavy machinery and shit.
Yeah, he was just a look what he did.
But the Viking Raiders could dominate this match. Also too, they've been on sort of a tear.
With the Viking Raiders,
I don't.
I like how they were on the Indies and in NXT, but they got
Raiders.
Yeah. Yes.
They do. The vibe with the Viking Raiders attention. They were good when they started out. You saw the potential. You saw
when they took their manager.
They did that to a lot of times.
But you saw the potential.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, me personally, for this match, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Street Fighter.
If they don't get to that point. Over to they already over. If they don't elevate more than what they are as a tag team,
they already say it's in talks that Ford is up for a major push.
Yeah,
I think they both should be
turn.
He's like
I remember way back when they lost to the Usos and how Tez was looking. Folks thought Tez on turn.
Mm-hmm.
But I bet it's getting all these opportunities.
And Dawkins, both of their promo skills are amazing.
Yeah, if you do have
Shout out
turn on Tez. That would be a great faction with them three as a heel faction. Now, Bianca go back to the NXT. When Bianca was a heel NXT, she definitely time.
Bro, I cannot wait for
Let's take a
turns heel again because it will happen. Because once this finally gets stale, because she is the John Cena.
Yeah.
Right.
They freaking like him.
I'm okay with Oscar being her.
He white, he got blue eyes. This man been waiting. He wear American flags. Come on now.
Oh,
That's gonna be fine.
Street Profits?
Yeah, Street Profits.
Street Profits. Oh, yeah, Street Profits across the board.
Next match is the IC title. Drew McIntyre. I'm going with Sheamus because I feel like this will be the Cinderella story. To finally give him that grand.
Pins Drew.
Yeah. Ooh, that's nice.
Keith Gunther, momentum.
So, yeah.
Keep moving
Which
strong.
slides him into the main.
Drew and Sheamus can go off and do their own feud with the IC title and do whatever. We mentioned earlier. Solo gets Sheamus putting over a young guy.
Man, I got Gunther, man. The man is sacred. Yeah.
So we gonna get the record.
I mean, it's a lot of mixed things, but I don't know if he's gonna get the record. It's still a ways away. I looked it up early.
Months?
We're looking at probably 200 plus days.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So a low 200. Good to retain.
I got good to retain it because I just see somebody like Solo taking time out for me. That would be a good little rivalry right there between them. And it'll be a good storyline to add up to.
Just like he was talking about earlier with Roman losing. Hey, that's gonna
so
good. You should have said that to me.
So we got two Gunters and
about Roman losing.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you should have said that too.
Next up is Bianca versus Asuka. I already spoke a little bit on it earlier. I'm going hasn't had her WrestleMania moment. And that's the only thing she's missing from her accolades. She's Money in the Bank. She's Money in the Bank. Royal Rumble winner title. So the only thing, and NXT, and she never lost in it. Yeah, and she's never lost. All she has left on her under her belt to make her to make the whole thing complete is to have a WrestleMania moment.
Back off of that real quick. I feel like you're right, but at the same time, I feel like that's probably why they was putting out. Asuka's the only woman to ever win Money in the Bank. Feel me? Like she the only woman to ever do it. So with that, I gotta put it as like moment. And I feel
what
like
is the new gimmick?
Yeah, I like the new gimmick. I feel like the loss is what needs to, because that's when we gonna get her Kana vibes. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
She still wearing a face paint, but she's still kind of, that's how she is. She's more violent. So that strong style on Shinsuke, New Japan style type shit, Super Bianca gonna keep on, because when Bianca finally loses, it's got to go to somebody who can carry it. You're knocking off a long reign champion to legitimize the beating of that past champion. So Cody got to get in 6 months. At least 6 months.
I got Oscar winning. I feel like with the new gimmick, you've already started to show signs of what she could be. Reign starts here, you know. Go ahead and have her beat Bianca, and then let Bianca chase it. Yeah, let her find her weight, and then Oscar, you know what I'm saying, take on every challenger, knock her out like she.
With Oscar go first. Just for a new gimmick and for her to really develop a lot more and to find her actual true self again. Because when she first came to the main roster, Oscar, she was a beast, and she earned all our respect. So it's awesome. All the way.
That's cool.
And then a match of the night for TK. Cody versus Roman.
I've been rocking with either one, but Cody coming back. This would mean a whole lot because Cody came back with the moniker of he just want to do this and build his brother, his dad, grandfather, like he wants to build his name back, his family name back. Up into this piece. And he's tired of being called the second generation because he knows that his family is the head.
Second generation?
No, we're not being tired of being called the second generation. So his family, like, people are saying his family career, like they never been, world champions.
They're not big as the old.
So when Cody wins, he's gonna win for this fairy tale come true. He came back. And said what he was gonna do.
I don't know that. I don't care how many times y'all fight. Nobody is bigger than the North family. So it's like industry. Females and males. And the in family is as equivalent to no family can come behind and touch the wings in comedy. And nobody in WWE can look at the history. Yokozuna, Grand Chief was doing in NXT, bro. Yeah. Then Naomi. So you got all these extra what we're really talking about. Mm-hmm. So my choice, like I said, is Cody because that's what everybody's expecting.
Let Roman go into the sunset and try to.
He ain't going to the sunset.
let it know. Like just let his body rest. This man to rest.
When this video come out, don't worry. We gonna have the CC at the bottom.
Just coding, but I wouldn't be surprised if WWE swerves us and go with the Roman retain. We've only seen them against Seth and of course Solo recently. The Royal Rumble and bank and cash in, but I guess situation with Roman.
Hey, tell me and Rick everything. Leave.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Roman Reigns, man. Give you a flower. Check the game. And, big time.
That man be okay. Stop showing folks your underarms, Steve.
Oh, real quick.
I mentioned before, we had to win NXT predictions, but Braun losing to Melo will lead to Braun. Or it could just be presented and have a jobber match. Well, it's going to move to Dolph Ziggler. Who else is a jobber? Akira Tozawa for one. Let him go be a wrestler. He's not for entertainment. Did you mention earlier?
Yeah.
Like you said, Devil Control could have more members. It could get an early call up. I'm just speculating, just throwing shit out there.
She is pretty good. Hey, shout out to what's her name? SoCal.
Oh, yeah.
So Roga. Yeah. Her finish her.
That's her finish.
Backflip. That hoe was hard. It's like almost like that was hard.
All right.
Shout out to her.
So my surprises for Ron Bricky making his in-ring debut. Ron Bricky is making his in-ring.
Oh my god!
And we have a returning Nia Jax. Nia Jax will make a return. And she
She attacking somebody?
Yes. I feel her Chelsea Green or Candice LeRae or something like that.
I got you.
Yeah, bro, because everybody is raving about Melo right now.
They
Doing
are.
a hero.
But
What?
He ain't going to
hell
hero.
no. Jordan Hurt didn't even think the blood, bro. Hero, I'm sorry, but y'all ain't hitting.
Trash. Nah,
Bro. I say you might need to get away from the group, but everybody's hurting better. Yeah, that's how Swerve made that group.
yeah, yeah.
Swerve, yes.
They were a tag team of affection. Over a
Michael Cole, you the only nigga I know that's wrong about Michael Cole.
I with predictions. Right now, predictions in the comment section. Give us those on social media. TK Jackson, Lamar Pullum, Karan, Twin Cadell.
J Dub, you feel me? Instagram,
_KC.
Snap,
Comedian _LP.
YouTube.
TK Jackson.
Y'all can follow me on Facebook at TK Jackson.
Follow to the lunchroom.
Follow Jackson Damon. And follow me on Twitch at the same name.
What kind of game do you play? Wrestling?
Wrestling, Madden, college.
Oh yeah, but turn up on the game scene. Follow TK, man.
Y'all go follow.
Y'all have a good night.
You said nobody predicted if you smell.
If you smell, would I be there?